Hey!
Hey guys! Can't see me. I had to run around the corner to activate our live stream today. Sorry, we were a little bit late. We had some technical maneuvering, but I think we have it all settled. I think you guys can hear us. You can see us. Justin's not with us today, unfortunately, but in his replacement, we have our new video specialist, Mike Monahan. Mike, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here with you guys. If you've been a fan of the live stream, you've probably seen me in the chat. I'm also known as Mike's Monsters, so it's kind of like a full circle thing being a part of it.
You were once in the chat, and now you are in front of the camera.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Follow your dreams.
Dreams come true, everybody. So we're going to have a very special live stream today. We are going to, we get samples from most of the products that we receive. And so I thought, since we haven't really done a lot of the samples lately, I went to our warehouse, got a whole ton of us, thought we'd do a live unboxing of them. You know, Mike and AJ have no idea what's in the box. What's in the box?
He said, "Don't look at the box," and I said, "Fine. I will honor it because I love seeing all the collectibles."
I like surprises.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you are ready for surprises. This is all Tamashii Nation stuff. So if there's something particular you guys want to see in the chat, you want to see figure arts zeros, Proplica, maybe even a metal build, let us know what you want to see. And if I have it in my bag of tricks, I'll let you know.
There's a metal build in there? Oh, man.
Or if it's something where you're like, hey, I want to see something Gundam. I want to see something, you know, Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball, maybe even saying Seiya. Let us know in the chat, and we'll bring it out. So I'm going to give each of you the first present.
Should we close our eyes?
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to close my eyes.
I'll try to give you guys something very different. What is it? Let's start off with something big.
Oh.
So start this off with Action Jackson AJ. And
you.
then I'll give Mike something a little bit smaller.
Ooh.
All right. So AJ.
What do I got?
So Mike has the first form Cell SH figure arts. And AJ, what do you have?
This is Metal Build Dragon Scale and also Gurren Type 08 Elements Satan.
All right.
So
let's get it open.
Requires the blade. I know Justin's usually called the box cutter, but I went and actually got a box cutter just because Justin's not here. So.
In his absence, we have to open the box as old-fashioned.
And I brought his ruler, so
Justin's here in spirit today.
So he's here in spirit.
So, like this.
All right, what do we got here? That looks.
To make that weird little noise. All right, let me do this. We'll switch to that.
Yeah.
To that.
Going close.
Right there. You can see already this ruler is not tall enough.
The ruler is insufficient to measure the magnitude of this metal build box.
So cool.
Oh, it's got some cool stuff. So what is this? What's Dragon Scale?
Oh, so this is from Code Geass. So it's like it's an anime that had happened a while back. I know Anthony's a big fan of these, so I know he'd want to crack open this, but too bad it's mine to crack open, and can't wait.
Corey called it out. Good eye, Corey. Good eye.
All right, I'm gonna just crack this.
You go first.
Yeah, this is like a little bit. That's why I sat down today. I know pieces might come out, and then the little plastics. What is this? Goodness,
A lot of box.
it is. It's a lot that you get in your
We
box.
started with one of the big boys.
Ooh,
Thought it'd
Lay
be
it
more
down,
fun there.
lay it down.
perfect. A lot of pieces. So
There.
then, just like all metal builds, there's this nice styrofoam that always protected by.
Metal build is all about the accessories. That looks pretty rad.
Yeah, and a lot of tape. So this is where box cutter Justin was.
All right. Well, while you cut
take
all the
some
tape
time.
off, Mike, you have first form Cell, which you're going to need the box cutter just
real
for a
quick?
second.
And there you go.
Ding, ding, ding.
Cutting.
Safety first, y'all. Ooh,
We got it.
This is new. I haven't seen these kind yet, where the instructions are right on the side right here instead of coming out. With a
Oh,
separate
yeah, that's
sheet.
interesting.
That's a new design right there.
That happened to me with one of my other purchases that I had gone.
By the way, we're
we
looking
know
at
of.
Cell First Form. By the way, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, this is the one that a lot of us have been looking forward to for many years. I think they showed a prototype of this guy off for a while, and then we finally now are just seeing him. Lance?
Yeah, if you watch the anime, this is where a lot of people sour on Vegeta. You know, Vegeta. No, don't let the shirt fool you. I'm Team Vegeta
Same
through
here.
and through.
All the way.
But this is one of the times where it might be Vegeta's fault. You know, he had Cell on the ropes. He was easily going to win, and Cell's like, "Oh wait, if you don't hurt me, I got other juju I can do." And he's like, "Oh, I want you at your strongest." And I'm like, "Oh, you idiots."
That season feels like Vegeta's mistakes all the way through. That's how I view that season, and I love that guy, but he doesn't think too well in that.
Oh, you got your
That is fancy.
dragon scale here.
Dude, I'm gonna let you like feel the weight on this while I
Yes.
look at all the
Oh
other
my
accessories.
goodness.
Yeah, there's some weight to it.
This is a beefy boy right here.
That's the good thing about metal builds.
If you really wanted to, you could hurt somebody with this probably.
like the
There's
stage
a
and
lot of
everything like that.
Pokies on it. Like, he's super heavy too.
There was one time like we were filming something like the points on it was so sharp.
Yeah.
We were like, ow.
I
What
mean,
happened?
you might bleed if you touch it.
That happens with a lot of monster arts. A lot of the Godzillas sharp.
Yeah, I was playing with one of my new Godzillas last night, and he was giving me some marks on my hands.
He was a little sharp.
Little
Yeah.
sharp.
All right. So I'm gonna like. That's got the wings on
Yeah,
it.
you
I
got the
definitely.
wings.
Oh,
The
an
packaging,
instructions
yeah,
booklet.
there you go.
My
This is like,
favorite. You know, if when you when you need to know where everything goes, the instructions booklet is where it's at.
Everyone always wants us to throw things. Now throw it.
You.
Speedball, you're going to get us in trouble.
This was your idea from letting it go throwing off the roof.
I
I mean, I would still like to.
Well, what's cool about this one is it's so pointy. I bet you could throw like a dart and it would stick into the wall. And maybe after the cameras go off, I might have to experiment. We won't tell Tamashii though.
We'll have like a foam bottom, like a foam dartboard, and like just let it figure out where it points to.
Maybe I should
Lot
read
of
the
stuff.
instructions.
Instructions.
Told you,
Yeah.
instructions. Best friends. Oh, okay. Where are them claw hands at?
Yeah, if ever have the choice for claw hands, that's what you do.
Man, I see one. Man, I haven't opened any of these in a while.
Yeah, I
Sieg
feel
New
like
York crew coming to Anime NYC next Saturday. Awesome.
We'll see you there.
The three of us will be there. Justin will be there, and Brian, who just recently joined the marketing team, he will be there as well. If you see one of us, stop us, say hi, say hey, love the live stream, or hey, I love the live stream. Need more Justin, which is usually the correct answer. We love talking to you guys, and we sent some goodies to Anime NYC. And if you say the phrase that pays to Justin, or maybe if you give us a really, really strong tally ho, we might just bring the box out and let you pick
Or
from
what
it.
you shouldn't do with your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, or show me a picture of you parked in the parking spot normal. I got so much grief from my wife. We were out shopping this weekend, and I pulled through a parking spot, and which is totally fine. That is,
I do that.
there's no problem with that.
I
That is
do a lot of
acceptable
that.
in the David code of parking. But she was like, everyone's going to think you backed in the spot, and I'm like, no, everyone understands. If it's open and you pulled through, it means you pulled through.
Is there, for us who I may have been around for a while, but I don't know why we tell that story? Is there a reason why you don't do that?
It just drives me nuts. It takes longer. Like there's no efficiency to it, and I get it. Leaving, yes, you can leave faster, but it's easier to back out when you're leaving than to back into a parking space when you're parking. And I'm tired of getting stuck behind people who do it in 4 turns.
I see that. I understand.
Yeah. So Justin and I, we used to be car gypsies. Like we worked at car lots, and our job was to get cars. They stack them 5 deep.
Yeah.
And so you have the option. You can either move the 4 cars behind it or find a way just to sneak through it. And so Justin and I became very adept at sneaking cars in small spaces. So I'm confident I could back into the spot really, really easy. I just choose not to because I'm a decent human being.
Man, there's a lot of accessory to this. This seems like it's one of those. Man, this is one of those. We can do our own video for this.
Cell has a lot of accessories as well. But
look at this. I've got multiple hands. I've got weapons and wings.
Does he transform too? There looks like pieces that would make him into a different.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you right now, this booklet right here is my best friend, but at the same time, my enemy.
Don't lose that one. That's
Sure,
one of the instructions you don't.
You
toss.
have this.
Holy moly!
You have this backside too.
Thanks, Burst. Yeah, we're having so far so good. We got a lot in the box, so they're gonna start clicking things together a lot faster if they want to get through all this.
I know. So I kind of want to just move on. I'm gonna leave this like this.
I think Cell's good.
Yeah, have you ever looked at that where you look at how much what items you have in your box just to make sure you have everything?
Oh yeah.
Before that has happened to me maybe once where maybe an item was missing. I'm like, what the heck?
What are those? What's the pink translucent? Are those wings?
Yeah.
What?
I know.
Yeah, what's cool about metal builds too is they come with a base. So they
get
come with some really cool stuff. I was just messing around with a Ava Unit 2 metal build the other day.
Oh, those are great. I love those.
So much fun.
Those Ava builds.
Oh, Bursty, you can't stay long. Oh well, at least you got to see one of the unboxings. Maybe.
Cell comes with different hands and a different head for angry face. Looks like.
Yeah, I'm assuming Burst says So it's talking about back in the car spots, you know, that he's got my back and not something cooler that you guys talked about.
Probably.
I think Burst and I are on the same wavelength.
Perfect.
Let's do another round here.
Yeah.
Ooh, we'll meet. You will meet us. We are your typical good old New York boys who build Gunpla.
Cool.
I love it.
You do know there's a world record thing we've got going on.
Yeah. They're coming Sunday. So the world record is on Saturday. But we got some really cool stuff coming the whole weekend. So there's not a bad day to go to Anime NYC. For anyone in the chat, if you're in Anime NYC, please make sure to stop by. All right, it looks like both of them are ready for something else. Does chat have any preference? I got some Gundam stuff. I got some Demon Slayer stuff. One Piece. We got Figure Art Zeros, Figure Arts. If not, I have something. I know what I want. I followed you guys on Twitter, by the way. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys making room over there?
I'm
ready.
All right, AJ, any preference? You want
No.
a figure? You want a statue?
I'm fine with anything.
All right. Well, for AJ, someone in there had talked about Saint Seiya, so this will sound great on my mic. I'll do it even close. I'll be like,
Everybody loves you.
everyone loves you. All right, AJ, Saint Seiya for you.
Oh boy.
And so that's a
Glorious
figure. Let's intermix it with a cool some kind of set. Let's do for Mr. Mike.
Ooh.
Hopefully it's something that you watched.
Whoa.
So, of course, the Saint Seiya for AJ. Figure Art Zero. Which one is it?
Is this Jujutsu Kaisen?
Whoa.
It is Jujutsu Kaisen Figure Art Zero. And so while you guys are opening that up, I'm gonna take a look at see when these bad boys are coming out, because we didn't do that when we were talking about First Cell. Some of them. So a lot of these are either going to be just recently out or they're going to be coming out soon.
Yes. That's kind of like the fun perk is like, oh, these aren't out yet, but I get to see it. I get to play with it for a bit. Oh man, so many things.
Holy moly. I think I've said that like 3 times.
It's gonna get a holy moly counter.
That's going to be
on
Mike's
here.
new tag. Is holy moly.
Oh,
Oh, I need that. Got some tape on this one.
well, I get so many things with this that, again,
So First Form Cell SH Figure Arts is currently out. It is $74.99. You can get it wherever Tamashii Nations items are sold or your preferred online retailer. Your Amazons, your BBTS, and all that stuff. As far as the Dragon Scale, I know everyone loves to see people Googling stuff.
well, you're not. It's always on.
It's usually Justin's job. All right, the Code Geass, the metal build that AJ had is scheduled. It's estimated to arrive early next year. This says January 2023, and it's going to be $339.
Oh.
Metal builds don't mess around. And the same thing, obviously we don't have a preference of where we point you to. If you're a BBTS shop or Amazon, if you have a local retailer you like to go to, you can't go wrong.
I'm going to attempt to put one of these chest pieces.
So tell me about your Figure Art Zero there, Mike.
I don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen, so I've actually just put it on my HBO watch list. So I'm going to be starting that, I think, like this weekend. But this guy, he's got like frogs coming out of the ground. He's got birds with faces on it. You guys can make fun of me for not knowing this, but I think the sculpt is amazing on it. Like he's got so much energy coming out of this guy. The Figure Art Zero statues, they always have like really cool dynamic poses. Even if they're not articulated, they still have that impactful view that I
And does he have an extra face?
Yeah, he does. He's got a little extra face.
Nice. Yes, the Figure Art Zeros are perfect for people who may not be as good at posing as like AJ or something like that. It's something, it looks like a pop just right out of the anime. It's got that nice coloring and detail and everything like that. It just goes right on your shelf and it looks amazing. The Jujutsu Kaisen Figure Art Zero for Megumi is $109, and its estimated arrival in December. So of course, things that ship, you always have to kind of maybe pad it a little bit. But December is its time, so you should be seeing it relatively quickly.
Oh man,
how's it going over there, AJ? The one cool thing about the figure arts, or I guess the Cloth EX for Saint Seiya, is I think out of all of the anime figures, I think Saint Seiya's look like the most like they just popped right out of your screen.
Well, I mean, like, here you go. This is just without the armor, and it's already got its weight set for it.
He is got
Yeah.
Holy moly!
And they're always so and they're always so shiny. That's the name of the stream, the Holy Moly stream.
Holy moly shiny.
Yeah, I asked right off the bat if these were metal because they sounded like they were tinking around when you open the package, and you can feel the metal has like a huge difference in weight compared to the rest of the figure. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely some metal in there. Yeah. He's got the shiny shoes like Forrest Gump. Well, while AJ tries to figure out his Saint Seiya, we'll move on to something else for Mr. Mike. Let's go something more Western IP. Let's go to the Batman.
Oh yes.
The SH figure arts for the Batman. Everyone says it's their favorite. Everyone's usually most favorite or second favorite Batman movie. Where does the Batman rank in your rankings of the Batman films?
It's tough for me because I will be honest here. My very first word growing up was Batman. The first word that came out of my mouth before mommy, daddy, or any of that was Batman. So I have a fondness for all Batman. My personal favorite, and Justin might agree with me here, Batman 66. I grew up on that. That was what I started on. I think that's how I learned the word because of the Batman theme song. I do love The Dark Knight though. And then when I saw this, I think this crept right up. They're tied for me. They're both up there. You can see he comes with a bunch of different accessories. Robert Pattinson.
Ooh.
Cape, everything like that. A bunch of different hands, a couple of grappling hooks and stuff, a batarang. Looks like some of the handcuffs he uses.
Yeah. And the Batman SH figure arts is available now. Again, throw out your preferred retail or whoever holds Tamashii Nations. Yeah, I think it goes for me. I'm one of the few people who don't really. I mean, I like Batman 66. I watched it as a kid and everything like that. But I go Batman 89, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, then the Batman.
Yeah, you and Justin are huge Knox fans, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was literally like a stream where that was the answer.
Yeah.
Like, if we did not know that.
See, the thing I love about Batman, it's kind of like Godzilla. You can have the dark Godzilla, and it's still really good. And you can have the silly Godzilla, and it's still really good, depending on who you are. Same with Batman. You can have a Batman for every type of mood you're in my opinion.
And it's funny, for Godzilla, I'm the opposite of Batman. So for Batman, I like the more dark grounded, and the fluff like 66 Batman I don't really care for. But for Godzilla, I'm the opposite. Like, I love like Godzilla in a suit, just like dancing around and stuff like that.
There was almost a 66 sequel, which was Godzilla versus Batman. I'm not kidding. And it was actually the direct sequel to the 66 movie, and that would have been my biggest dream of all time, probably.
But I mean, that's not really a fair fight. Doesn't Godzilla just step on
Godzilla? Batman's the smartest man around. Batman apparently researched how he beat King Kong in the original movie, or King Kong beat Godzilla. So he was doing his Batmaning with Robin. I don't know. You don't want to see Robin and Batman scaling Godzilla off of a projector on the set?
It's just like Batman versus Superman or something like that. I always like, well, Batman would do this. Well, Superman would just shoot him from like 8 miles away.
Remember, Clark is a big fan of Batman as well, and so he would know, like, he'd find a way. Yeah, I think the only way Batman stands a chance is if Superman doesn't know he's in a fight with Batman, and Batman's able to just like prepare for like 6 months and like set up the ultimate ambush.
That's exactly how he always wins.
But I mean, if Superman's in the fight, it's not even a thing. I like this got the wire cape on there.
I was just about to say the wired cape's nice. Trying to figure out the pose for it.
I have the shoulders.
Hey, look, you got shoulders on.
Keep adding to it.
And which character is that? Is that Aurora? I don't know, it says on the side of the block. I saw the word Aurora.
That's the attack. This is Aquarius Cloth.
Aquarius Cloth. There we go.
There you go.
It's got some armor
Honestly,
on it.
I really like the boxes for it because they've all been pretty consistent nowadays, and I just love that each one has like a little symbol and like all that. The side box, I think, just as far as any of the other stuff, like the boxing for it is one of the prettiest ones.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, the Saint Seiya, the Cloth EX figures, they're the only one that only like figures that we have or that I've seen where I'm like, this figure makes me want to watch the show. So usually like, when I collect like One Piece, I'm like, oh, eventually I'll watch One Piece. But every time someone brings out one of these figures, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll watch it.
That's how I am.
Maybe.
Have you watched it, AJ?
I haven't seen the one that's on Netflix recently, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. But it's definitely, I remember when I did watch it.
Vengeance is
they're so pretty.
at the table. Yeah, I like shiny things, and that one's catching my attention.
Oh yeah, I think I've mentioned it before. I'm like a crow. Like shiny things really get me. So for now, I'll keep it to this. You know, I want to put more on it, so you've got more to see. I want to see more things than be stuck on this one.
Give me all the toys.
I like the hashtag Sieg New York with the NU for New York. I see what you did there. Let's see. I swear y'all go all out on things. I have no way or interest of going to. You got to come. It's fun. I only go to conventions for two things: autographs and buying things. Those are two good things.
Yeah.
I've noticed that autographs have gone like through the roof, though. I don't know. Maybe
prices.
Yeah, maybe Chris has experienced that too. Like I feel like we went to I think it was like C2E2. Like the Undertaker was charging like $300 for like a personalized autograph. That wasn't even like with a picture and stuff like that.
There's some that I'm seeing where they don't even let you have a photo of the autograph being signed.
Like Ewan McGregor at Star Wars Celebration was like $350. Like Billy D. Williams was like $200. I got his autograph for like $10 like Celebration 2.
They got to make that money now. They're not in Star Wars anymore.
But I mean, that was 20 years ago. I get it, but it's like it's just I feel like autographs have kind of gone out of hand. Like used to be some conventions get like free autographs.
Oh yeah.
And some would be like your top A-list celebrities would be like $40-$50. To where now it's
that's like 40 is the bottom price these days.
Yeah, it just seems like it's going nuts. So I don't know, Chris, if you've experienced that since you're an autograph seeker. All right. Your hands are empty. We can't have that
empty right now. I'm going to go back to these at the end of the stream.
All
right. I'm going to play with Batman himself.
You got to put all the armor on later.
Yeah. We'll make a video.
All right, AJ, do you have a preference?
Maybe one now with not so much armor.
All right. Well, in that case, I got a special Proplica for you.
Okay. I do like the Proplicas.
I know you do. And that one should be easy for you to do. And so we'll have to give Mike something a little bit harder since he's had a little bit easy lately.
Oh, man.
Let's see.
I don't got batteries for this.
There you go. I know you're a tokusatsu guy.
Ooh.
Little Ultraman for you.
Nice.
So you have the Ultraman SHF for, who's it? Astra?
Astra. Ultraman Astra.
Ultraman Astra.
That's fun. He looks really posable.
One Proplica. For
box
there you go. So I knew I was right to bring that.
Very.
Like I almost came into the stream without having anything else, and I'm like, well, I went back upstairs and grabbed it.
I clipped my fingernails this morning too, or else I would have been useful.
This is so pretty.
So the Astra SH Fig Arts that Mike is playing with right now is going to be releasing very soon, in December. Again, remember, sometimes these dates move a couple weeks here and there, so should be seeing it within the next month or so, and it retails for $75. As far as AJ, he's got the broken.
Look at this. I need to switch. Bam. Look at that. Dude, this is a good box. Like even not opening it.
It's a nice looking box.
I know.
Oh, and man. and so Ringeku Lord is in stock now. It's available now for purchase. It's $95, and it comes with a really cool display, which AJ will show you in a second. And I think it's funny because when I put in the request for it, I didn't see the broken part, and when I got the boxes, I'm like, there's no sword in here. And he's like, oh no, it's a shorter sword.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, look at that box.
This is so sad.
Spoiler alert.
Oh man, even the sleeping part. Oh no. This is favorite thing, instructions. Hey, every time I have to pack my stuff back, I'm like, where's the instructions booklet?
That's always the last thing I forget. Luckily they can sometimes just slide right in.
All right, so funny is I know we have the regular one of his at the older studio.
Yeah, it's still there.
But now we have
I guess we should have planned ahead so we could have batteries in it.
It's okay. The batteries, that's fine. Well, it's good for display,
Fran says AJ looks like a kid in a toy store.
I am a kid.
We are kids in toy stores.
It's like my favorite part about this job.
Can't get that hand on it.
We don't even pay AJ. He just shows up when we have new toys, and he's like, "Oh, okay, this seems like a fair trade."
That's cool.
Yeah, honestly, I'm okay with that. Let's see. Maybe I'll move some of these out of the way.
Oh man, yeah, it looks great. It's got like the kanji on the other side.
Yeah. Sorry, Batman. Sorry, Batman.
Sorry, Batman. Don't apologize to Batman. He knew what he was doing.
This guy, I don't know if you can see it on camera. He's got like a little bit of a chain hanging from his leg, just like in the show.
Nice.
It's cool.
One of the hands my hands are too sweaty right now, but he's got a beam hand too, which is really cool.
Nice.
Look at that. But he also has his key gun that he uses, or blaster. I'm a bad Ultraman fan. If you're an Ultraman fan.
Bad Ultraman fan.
Little key as well too. Can you see that? Key.
So I know this, like there's a little button like right around here. You just keep toggling, and then it's the hard part is which side is the open side for the battery? 50-50 it.
You can tell him in the chat who's seen Mugen Train. I'm not crying, you are.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys are watching Andor. This last Andor was kind of a bit of a tearjerker.
I need to catch up.
I need to start.
Someone's asking, can you show off the key that comes with Ultraman Astray?
Yeah.
Astra, not Astray.
There
we go.
Let's
Switch up.
See him holding it right there, but then you can just pop it out, and it pops out just like that.
Nice.
It's really nice.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah. Holds it like a gun.
Is there somewhere to track the BNTCA stream schedule? So our normal stream schedule is this time. So Thursdays at noon to 1 PST or PDT, depending on where in daylight savings we are. But noon Pacific time on Thursday. When we go to shows, which we're going to be going to a show pretty soon, we try to do live streams from there as well. I'm not sure if we have any plan for Anime NYC, but there will be a ton of streams going on at Gundam.info for all of the Gundam activations at the Gundam booth. So if you're not going to be there, you can still live vicariously through the live streams. You can check out all of the comings and goings. There's going to be, like AJ mentioned, the Guinness Book of World Records. I have to be careful what I say because not everything's been announced.
Follow like Bandai Hobby US.
Yeah, go to follow at Bandai Hobby US, and you'll get all the information. You'll see a lot of my pretty face and a lot of Freddie Spaghetti from the Hobby team's face. We're going to be the two key hosts of the show. So if you hate my face, sorry, I'll try to fix it in time for it.
Cool. I like your
collection. I like this one. Collection. Is your setup at Anime NYC going to be as big as your New York Comic Con one? I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, it makes our setup at New York Comic Con look like we set it up in like our basement or our closet. The Anime NYC Gundam Expo is going to just be jaw dropping at how big it is. So, so hopefully you're able to come out. You know, we love seeing you at New York Comic Con. If you don't have a pass, just message us and we'll figure something out.
I'm experienced with that.
That's why he's not.
That's why they pulled me out the street. And now I work here.
Yeah, everyone on the stream's like, wait, is he giving away badges? I'm like, yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of people on the stream. I don't know if I can give everyone badges. Bad Ultraman fan clearly means he favors the villains, right?
Yes, I love my kaiju villains.
It's in his name.
Yeah. Mike's Monsters. Hey.
He is a kaiju fan, I guess.
My Godzilla tattoo right here. If you can see.
I didn't even know you.
Oh yeah, it's my Godzilla tattoo.
That's cool. Yeah. It's like
you got
new Godzilla like that was announced.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of new Godzilla figures coming soon.
Hey, when's Anime Pasadena this year? That's where Justin and I went out and
that's next weekend.
That's it, really same weekend as Anime. Sorry, I guess we wouldn't see you there. I was like, hey, we made a special trip out to meet with Mike last year at that event.
Yeah.
But I guess that's a different. It's different.
Oh yeah, that was anime. That was Comic Con, Pasadena Comic Con. That's where I was.
Oh,
yeah,
it's different.
Different thing, yeah.
But it's in Pasadena.
Pasadena.
Pasadena's got it out.
Yeah.
Everyone's got Damn It David. I'd pay for a Damn It David autograph. I'd give it to you for free.
There you go. Then he'll start charging, and then it'll be the same thing he said. It's gone out of hand. Okay, why are you charging so much for your autographs?
Yeah, AJ autographed someone's Brawley exclusive at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, like it was the funniest thing. Like actually, it's like it was so sweet. Like the kid came up and was like, "I've seen you guys and I watch you." So then he's like, "Can I get an autograph?" I'm like, an autograph? All right. I wrote, "Have you seen the relish tray?" Justin didn't write it, so Justin didn't write it. I took the advantage of it.
Yeah, and then he just saw me and I'm like, look, AJ's over there. He's like, "Oh, I met AJ. I'm like, "Oh yeah, let's take a picture real quick." It was awesome.
We're done.
Ooh, I like that. In before $350 Batmobile car crowdfunded.
That's a nice Batmobile. I liked that new Batmobile.
It was nice because I saw it in like IMAX, with like the big speakers because I have like the EMC thing, so I can see. I would never pay to see like IMAX stuff, but like it's included, so I'm like, oh, might as well see it on the biggest screen with the loudest thing. And I love that you could like feel the car.
Oh yeah.
Like my chest is like shaking. I'm like, oh yeah.
It was like a sporting event when I saw that in theaters. I saw one of the fan events, and it was the moment that you heard the whole audience just
You're
go
like, whoa.
it was so good.
All
I think I'm
right.
gonna watch that tonight now that we're talking about it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, life-size statue. Oh yeah, life-size statues. Everyone wants the G-based life-size statues.
It's always the one thing that people like commenting on. Like, when do we get a new statue? Like a new statue? Like I know like all the other places like for like G bases have like cool statues
Yeah.
at their stores. So like we've asked before like what would be the US one, and so we've had like several answers.
Sure. So Chris, we went all out for New York Comic Con for sure. We had 6 booths.
Yeah.
So I mean, our floor space at New York Comic Con, we were by far and away the biggest exhibitor there, and we had some huge booths. Of course, New York Comic Con is more a pop culture event, and Anime NYC is hardcore anime fans. So I think that's the reason for the larger space. Plus, New York Comic Con, like San Diego Comic Con, floor space at a premium, so it's hard to get big booths. To our Anime NYC, we have a little more flexibility because not Marvel, DC, all of them aren't going there like they went to the other events. So
I wouldn't say NYCC was small either. I was really impressed with what I saw as a guest. That Dragon Ball booth was insane. So
yeah, I mean, New York.
I'm only imagining the new one's going to be even bigger and better.
Yeah, so New York Comic Con was our biggest floor space ever. And it's still, even with Anime NYC, it'll still be our biggest total floor space. Just for Anime NYC, we're just going to have 2 booths. We're going to have, our Gundam Expo booth, and we'll have our Bandai Namco booth. So, all right. Congratulations on Mike on your new role. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks, Adventures in Podcasting.
Damnation David, everyone.
What is this?
Putting my name in the mud. Whoa, what do we got here? It's almost time to restart, guys.
Oh no!
Like, don't worry, they're not seeing that. That's on that computer. So
Okay.
so maybe like say not now on that screen. What you guys can't see is our monitor that we use to show the comments and stuff like that is hooked to a different computer, and it's apparently having some problems. It's got to restart.
It restarted so much that it took me out of the frame.
All right. Oh, he almost had Stanley sign his gamer driver, but I let him sign the Infinity Gauntlet. It was real weird at the end of Stanley's life. He was just signing everything.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to a convention and like he was signing like Star Wars comics and stuff.
Man,
like,
if he signed that gamer driver, Justin would love it because that's his get a job. So Justin keeps saying so he has a gamer driver, and we know that that's not the saying, but he keeps saying get a job like when you put the gashat on. So I think it has kind of affected my head, and I kind of hate it because I love X8. So now the original audio is now replaced with Justin's "Get a Job," and
why don't you get a job?
So now,
Does he finish with "Thank you so much"?
no, it's literally just that. Oh my goodness!
All right.
Who's Justin?
Actually, this ruler.
This is Justin.
All right. Another figure art 0 for you. So I don't know who wants that's a Dragon Ball, or we got Anya SH figure art from Spy Family.
Dude.
Everybody.
I'll open this for you.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody is obsessed with Anya right now. She is definitely the breakout. What's cool at New York Comic Con, we had the statues for the whole Spy Family, including Anya, and I saw that was probably one of our most photographed pictures. So let's see. Let's go look up Anya first.
Boom. Let's take a look at the box.
So the Anya figure arts is going to be shipping next month. It's going to be $46. You get it at your retailer of choice. Just do it. Just rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Just didn't want the ugly noise.
This is one of my favorite figure art zeros.
This is so cool.
We had on display
Holy
at New York Comic Con. Tell the fun people what you got.
This is Trunks slashing Frieza, Metal Frieza, or Mecha Frieza, I guess not metal, in half. That epic moment after he turned Super Saiyan, and we didn't know he was another Super Saiyan, and he does the... Trunks' entry in Dragon Ball is probably one of the best out of everyone that's ever shown up. I don't think that's really been topped. The way his hair goes up and then it turns gold. Like,
I remember the first time I saw him, and like the way he had Super Saiyan hair, I was like, it's a little different.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And seeing Frieza be terrified and his dad having not a clue what he's looking at, they built that up so well.
Yeah. And it was nice because we just gone through the Frieza arc. It's like 7,000 episodes. We're like, oh man, Frieza's back. We got to do this all over again. And then Trunks literally takes care of him in like 5 seconds. Spoiler alert for those.
I think it still took like 5 or 6 episodes, but it still happened very quickly.
I remember he just cut him in like 5. I don't remember them actually having a fight. I
But
could
I think
be
it
wrong.
takes with the Dragon Ball way. I think it takes a while for that slash to finally happen.
That's true.
Yes, even at the end of it, Aya is still strong, but she's got the little smug face going on right now.
Are you caught up on your Spy Family?
Damn. Here, maybe we can show them a little smug face we've got on the camera. That's the iconic one, right there.
Tiny
She's
face.
like, look at me. Yeah, I got to catch up on Spy Family.
So we haven't done a live stream.
But what's great about Anya is, figure arts have been getting better and better with like the shorter characters, like your
Yeah.
Krillins and your Kid Gokus and stuff like that. So I love seeing the smaller SH figure arts because it just shows that the technology is getting better and we're not hindered by the size of the character anymore.
And it's a good chance to look because I know like we also showed off like Pan back at NYCC.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of nice to know that within this we'll probably get something similar. Man, that is a really good figure at Zero.
This is amazing. I want this on my shelf.
Absolutely, yeah. So the Extra Battle Super Saiyan Trunks and Frieza Figure Art Zero ships next month, and it is $139.99. But I mean, Figure Art Zeros are great for the like acrylic effects. I mean that's straight out of the anime. The hair
goes well together.
Yeah, you got the hair. The way the sword goes through Mecha Frieza's head.
He's got the expression on his eyes and everything. That he's just like, looking lost.
He's like, well, this is how it ends. Yep. You and me both, Job and Kent. God, I can't wait for the new Future Trunks SHF. Yeah, that would be fantastic. Hopefully they'll announce it at some point.
Yeah.
I've been wanting SH Monster Arts Mechagodzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong.
That's a great one.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, I love that figure. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and I think you can get you should be able to get it on Amazon, BBTS, wherever your things are. It's a cool one.
Yeah, he's got metal in him too. He's really great.
So was it offered during like Godzilla Day on Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was.
I think isn't the Kong exclusive up on
believe
something like
so.
that? That
It
comes
is,
with
yeah.
the severed Mechagodzilla head.
The cool kids call him Aluminum Frieza. Didn't know. I guess I wasn't part of the cool kids.
Definitely not a cool kid.
Is it aluminum or aluminium?
Aluminum.
I am not from the UK.
We're not from Australia. It's the best part of like Horrible Bosses too, when Chris Pine just keeps calling his secretary to say aluminum. I love that stuff. Well, now hopefully I can be officially part of the Cool Kids Club because I'll now call him Aluminum Frieza till the day I die. We need a figure standard Dragon Ball Super Trunks. I would build that.
Yeah, that's a good
Standard.
suggestion.
Yeah. What happened to your sword there? Just stick it where it shouldn't
So
be.
like there was like this demon, and like I fought him, and
Would you say you slayed that demon?
no, because he got away with it at the end of it.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, feelings.
That'd be a good like after do your light up figure art Zero.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I actually I have a couple of them myself. I have the Broly one, and I have some lights sitting behind his beam. So when that hits just right, the lights make the figure almost light up. The way the acrylic in these or the plastic is made, it's like really translucent. So when light hits it, it should be able to light up.
It's true.
It's really good stuff.
Figure out which side it was.
Oh yeah, don't break it.
Yeah, this is where the battery goes.
That's where the
Oh,
batteries go.
Screwdriver too.
But no, well,
Ghost.
got a little graveyard back here of boxes and plastic pieces. Yeah, I mean, you could put this on like your windowsill and like let the light come through and hit the figure art Zero. It would look pretty choice. Pepsi Man, he wants more figure arts on the P Bandai store. All right, done and done.
Speaking of, if you like Kamen Rider and you haven't ordered the new Shadow Moon, that is the first Kamen Rider SH figure arts on P Bandai. I know that we did that like collab one before, but that's apparel. Apparently,
Yeah.
I was educated with that from Clark. He's like, no, that's apparel. I'm like, okay.
Don't let the CM Punk avatar fool you. He's a Kamen Rider fan, or maybe this CM Punk. He's got a Pepsi tattoo. I don't know. If you are, we love you, CM Punk. So far, every Dragon Ball talking about the P Bandai goes up, but everything else, barring the new Shadow Moon, gets ignored. Well, we're trying to get more on there for you.
Yeah, the more people want it, that's like one of the things. Like we always ask, like we always tell people, as long as you keep saying you guys want it, like that's enough ammo for us to go. Like I've got like 5 pages worth of people saying they want it. What are we gonna do?
All right, we got a couple more things left.
Again.
Let's go back to Jujutsu
I'm gonna
Kaisen.
keep staring. I'm staring. I'm in
For
it.
you, we're gonna go to Macross.
Whoa.
That's
All right.
nice.
All right. So AJ has. Who do you have?
Go. I have Utah from the movie. The movie was good too. So I'm really looking forward to this because like the accessories with this is looking forward to it. I think anytime SH Figuarts comes with multiple accessories, like a sword and a microphone, like that's a megaphone, like always wanted.
So same thing. Utah is planned to ship next month. $65. You get it wherever Tamashii Nations items are sold. And as we open it up, you can see it comes with a plethora of cool stuff, including a megaphone.
Yeah, I know that.
I think more figures should come with megaphone attachments. All right, and
A lot.
what do you have? You have the high metal R.
VF0S Phoenix. I'm not
that's-
super familiar with Macross, but this is a cool little chart diagram on the background that came on the inside with the instructions.
Oh man,
There's a lot going on here.
I have to choose my hand.
Choosing the hand is usually the first.
It's kind of what indicates how it's going to be on my desk or anything
Same.
like that for the rest of its life until I choose to change it.
I'm quite guilty of only putting mine in one pose and then never touching it ever.
Yeah. Like sometimes it's just so good of a pose. Why change?
Yeah.
Right, and so yeah, the Macross Zero High Metal R Roy Fokker's Phoenix ships next month. It's going to be $169.99, and it comes with a base and what looks like just a million accessories.
Yeah.
And it transforms
I
as
was
well.
about to say, he looks like he transforms.
Yeah, so he transforms into all three forms.
Yeah, that's going to be too much for this stream.
What we'll do with a lot of these is we'll make full videos on them, just kind of giving them their just desserts, show off all the different accessories, show off some poses and everything like that. But this is just kind of a fun little way to, almost like a mailbag episode.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea of what we have coming down the pipeline as far as videos. As you can see, Mr. Mike will be incredibly busy. He can never complain. I don't have anything to do.
Yeah, no. It's my job now to make videos of all these fun
Love
toys.
it.
Ooh, what do you think of this, AJ? Black Sun was such a good Kamen Rider series. You a Black Sun fan?
Honestly, it was so good. Like I'm surprised because okay, so
Is that the one on Amazon?
it is the one on Amazon.
When you said honestly, I flinched. I'm like, oh man, it's
Honestly,
just
Like, I
suck.
know there's some people who feel a little differently about it, but that's fine. I think that's the best part about Kamen Rider is that it doesn't have to be for you. Each series has one for each person. If you want the gritty, dark stuff, like Black Sun's perfect. I think if you want more lighthearted, there's definitely a series for you out there as well. It's definitely one of those, because it's available on Amazon Prime, you might as well watch it. And I'm sure you have an Amazon account, so why wait?
Have you guys? Jobin's brought up a couple times. Have you guys seen the Friezapod chair?
I have. I actually saw it the day it went up for pre-order in Japan, and I was like, "Is it worth my?" So I was debating between a new OLED Switch because Pokemon comes out next week, and we'll be in New York, so that's kind of one of the things. But then I was like, Dragon Ball chair is almost equal, but I don't see it for a while.
Oh, that. That would be so much fun to have.
I know, replace desk chair with pod chair.
I would just sit in it like
Pod
Frieza
cushion.
all the time with my little arms hanging out and just being with grumpy face.
They did announce the price. Okay, so it's approximately $200. So it's 29,700 yen. So approximately $200.
Yeah, so I was torn between new Switch or Friezapod.
Yeah, Hypebeast has a good article on it where they have a bunch of the pictures and stuff like that. So it's definitely cool. I mean, it's something.
It's such great articulation.
I have something to be fun to put in an office or something like that.
I just got a new apartment, so that might be the new furniture, and the girlfriend might just have to accept it. Sorry, Chelsea.
Sorry.
There you go. I know you mess with these figures, so I'm gonna just let you play with it. Just because articulation-wise, it's covered a good amount.
Yeah, he's got some really good movement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you do the splits? You can do the splits.
You can.
It's actually one of these we should test now.
Yeah.
Can it do the splits? Ab crunch?
If it's a fighting character or an action character, I always like to see if they can do splits or an ab crunch, because it's like trying to do Goku in a pose and he can't do a kick. That's always disappointing. So
you can always put the knee up.
yeah,
But
but these guys can go up and then they can crunch and they got a lot of movement.
I think the one thing I always tend to do whenever I get a new figure, even if it's not, I'll do a rider kick which is really easy to do with most of the figures. But it's always just fun because I think I've run into at least one or two that have a hard time with the legs. I'm like, oh man, but this one looks.
This guy's sturdy too. He's just nice.
Yeah,
His joints are really strong.
Yeah, it's a good figure.
Yeah.
Will you ever get real grades in from Japan for Gundam this year? Nothing that we know, but eventually we get a lot of the kits. As long as they're not like exclusive to like their Japanese G-base or something like that. But yeah, who knows? So people had a question about if we ever thought we'd get an exclusive USA Gundam Expo Color variant. Who knows? We got the one RX-78 USA, like the entry grade or the high grade. So yeah. That's the best way to do it, Pepsi Man. Is politely is the right word. I like that. Not everyone has that caveat in their request. But yeah, I mean the best places are if you're looking for figure arts is at Tamashii Nation on Facebook and Twitter, and it's at Instamashi on Instagram, as well as of course the Premium Bandai US accounts. Emmett, who runs those, sits right across from us. He's a super cool dude. He runs all the Premium Bandai channels, and I know that he definitely reports to Japan, kind of what people are requesting of him. What else do we got here? Black Sun was cool like the moon.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's very meta.
Yeah.
I like your Bandai beanbag chairs. It had a Comic-Con. So did we, but not everybody did, so they had to go the way of the dodo. I thought they were cool and comfortable.
They were very cozy.
Yeah. They were so comfortable, like people that we wanted to leave, like sat in like hours, and I'm like, Justin, why are they still here? And he's like, I don't know, they just got comfortable.
See, I had to do the thing where if I didn't get up, I knew I wasn't going to see the rest of the show, so I had.
For sure. There was a couple times I'm like, man, I gotta get up and make sure every booth is running fine, and we gotta take these photos. But this chair is pretty good.
Pretty good. I got a couple more. This isn't like a save the best for last type thing. These are really cool, but I just tried to kind of grab the stuff. So first, for Mr. AJ, people had requested some more Gundam. It's a Robot Spirits and the Imagination Works Luffy.
Wow.
So of course, Luffy is the third character in the Imagination Works line. Of course, we had Vegeta and Goku as 2 and 1 because I listed them backwards. And now we're excited to have Luffy into the fray. Imagination Works Luffy is currently out. So you can get that where Tamashii items are sold. And AJ, who do you got?
ZGMF 1017 J. I know someone's gonna get mad at me for this, but you know what? I'll do justice with the articulation and everything else.
That's right. Looks like it's got a mohawk.
Instructions inside, or is it a piece of paper?
Jeez.
Usually it's a piece of paper.
Well,
It's a figure it out, kid.
I forget. There's always this extra layer behind and the instructions. Boom. I can't lose that. Oh man, this looks just as good.
Dang. Yeah. Not a One Piece guy yet, but I'm really impressed with this.
So like
Look at his clothes.
Over last week, and I watched it a second time since the premiere. I am always excited to see it. I have like my one friend who's like super excited for One Piece. It seems like I'll watch it Friday. Does Black Panther come out on Friday?
Oh yeah, that comes out.
Dang, I have to watch 2 movies now.
Yeah, what's cool is Mike's cutting out the clothes. Is that he's got a cloth shirt and a cloth cape or coat, I guess. So I'm always a big fan of cloth goods, and I know a lot of people are as well. And what's cool about the Imagination Works is that it has different like you can change like the eyeballs.
Mm-hmm. There's like a million different faces in here.
So but it looks creepy when you look at it because like they're like hollow eyes.
Yeah, they're all
but it's
hollow.
just because you can put all the extra eyes.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
It's got a couple extra hats.
Yeah.
Straw hats are important for the Imagination Works.
Does he wear both of these? I can't. Yes, he does.
Yeah. I mean, he goes shirtless.
I'm not a big enough fan to know this yet.
And AJ has the Robot Spirits, the ZGMF 1017 Jin Vert anime, and it is $73.99, and it is going to be shipping next month. It's got that cool little like I don't want to say it like tall geese mohawk, but it's got a nice little mohawk, like the tall geese. This one goes a little bit farther back. It's got the cool effect parts for the sword.
He's right-handed or left-handed with swords?
He is right-handed.
Well,
According to the picture I'm looking at, he is right-handed.
You personally, you held a sword and just realized I am right or left-handed. I need a sword.
Hey, Galaxy, which SH figure arts you looking for? It says, where's the new Dragon Ball SH figure arts? LOL.
Which one?
Tsubihara says non-seed Zaku. Yeah, I definitely agree with this comment. I like Trunk Slash, how it is designed great. How it is designed great design always. Kudos to the designers. Yeah. Figure Art Zero does a great job. Their designers are just top notch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful sculpt.
You know, figures are a whole different animal because you got to figure out how to make it move and how to make it articulated and still capture that same, you know, the visage from the show. I can't imagine it's not a almost impossible task. Probably take his
You take your head off. Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
Nice little bald head right there.
Huh.
What I love about like the anime ones is like they always have like cool effects. Like I think there was one Tamashii Nations show where they just showcased like a whole wall of like a whole space battle, and like they use so many effects from that. And I'm just like, those all come with that, or like they have their own effect part set, and it's honestly like one of my favorite things that comes with this.
Yeah, I love the effect part set. It was like one of the first things that was looted from my house by my friends. Like I have like a special shelf in my garage to where people come over, they know that's like my shelf of like things like that I got or I purchased that I just don't have room for, and so they know because my wife is very, very big on me not having clutter and just giving my stuff away. So they know this shelf is for them. So I have friends who literally will come over to my garage and be like, what you got up there, Dave?
I think you just invited like other people. Like,
all welcome to my house. We'll have a cookout. You guys can go through my wall of free stuff.
Yeah, this Imagination Works is great.
How articulated is Imagination Works Luffy? Could we see him suplex cell? No, because one's Dragon Ball and one's One Piece, and got in trouble enough for that.
He's really articulated.
So like that's one of the restrictions for us is always can't be doing other things to the other IP. But
yeah, I mean, just like that waist articulation, his leg articulation. Just the cloth.
Yeah, his cloth coat is cool. Like it's got this little, I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but there's a tiny little hook inside of there and it hooks right to the shirt and then he can wear it so you don't have to like actually have it sitting on his shoulders like in the show.
Yeah, it looks just like the statue
it
we have.
Stays
in our
on.
I don't know how much of a big fan you are of like mixed media for your figures, and I love that Tamashi's been going in that direction lately. Like Batman right there, you know, Luffy.
Yeah.
There. There's a couple more that have that kind of mixed media. And
right.
I'm so down for it.
Saves Jared money of having to buy cloth coats on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I buy a lot of custom cloth capes and stuff for my figures, and that's nice when they actually come with them.
Can we get the Gundam Pod arcade game in America, please? Oh, yeah, that'd be great. We should start bringing that to conventions. People would make it free to play, right?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we went through a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, kind of the sampling of stuff. We may do more of these in the future. Hopefully, maybe sometime in the future we'll do like a giveaway component. That would be pretty
cool.
Yeah.
I touched your toy, but sorry. Congratulations, you won.
You got our cooties. So of course, most of these are either in stock now or shipping next month. Of course, we have the Jujutsu Kaisen, the Figure Art Zero. We have the Astra SH Figure Arts, the Batman SH Figure Arts, the First Form Cell SH Figure Arts, the amazing Figure Art Zeros, a Figure Art Zero of Trunks, and Aluminum Frieza. Since now I'm a cool kid.
Aluminium.
That's right. We have the High Metal R Phoenix. We have the Imagination Works Luffy. We have the Jin Robot Spirits. We have Rengoku's Broken Sword Proplica. But that's actually kind of nice because like the full sword takes up so much space.
It is
on
a lot
yourself,
of space.
to where like having just the hilt, because like lightsabers,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't even just buy like the lightsaber hilts.
I know.
So it's kind of like that.
Kind of like that, yeah.
And yeah, this one will make sounds and everything like that. And then we have, what were you two at the end, AJ?
So we got, oh my goodness, I already forgot like all of their names. My goodness. Well, I'm going back to the boxes because
That's the Dragon Scale Metal build, right?
Okay, we have Anya, and then
I didn't even see Anya down there.
Little tiny Anya.
Smaller.
Little tiny
Yeah.
Anya right there.
Finally, we have the Aquarius Claw.
Aquarius, that
There
was.
you go. I was like, oh man, I forget the sign.
Pop quiz. What do they all call it? No.
Hey, Jobin hasn't heard of Aluminum Frieza too, so we're both in the Not Cool Kid Club, I guess, Jobin. Or maybe we were just sold a bill of lies, and they're trying to make that a thing, and now we've just fallen right into their trap. All right. Oh, here you go. Looks lots of cool stuff. Do any of you have do any of you have a personal favorite among the items? Among these items, AJ, pick your favorite.
Man, it's kind of tough. So like,
That's
all right,
rude.
so first, I am most likely going to go with from Jujutsu Kaisen, just because I do love the articulation it offers for, for the character, and I think for what all the SH figures I always get, like, it's nice to see that this comes like well rounded. So this is definitely first. I love the accessory as well. Megaphone. And then if I had to pick a second, it is going to be Luffy. I'm just going to be a stand for One Piece for these couple of weeks and everything like that.
All right, Mike, what's your favorite?
So I was gonna say Cell at first, and then Batman because of my Batman speech that I gave earlier. But once I opened this, the figure art Zero, Cell or not Cell, Frieza and Trunks, like that like blew me away right off the bat. I usually like my articulated figures so I can put them in my own poses, but this is just perfect. It got the show, the moment in the show just right, and I think this is my favorite.
It's a triple P. It's the pre-perfect pose.
Yeah, yep,
You
there
don't
we
have
go.
to do anything.
Try the PPP.
The
PPP.
That was going to be my choice, but since you took it, I will go with the one you chose. You skipped over, which was Cell. I am a sucker for Dragon Ball Z. I love everything about it. Watched it with my son a million times. And if I did not pick Cell, he would probably be disappointed in me as a father and a Dragon Ball fan. So I'm going to go with the Cell SH figure arts. Let us know in the comments who your favorite is. We'd love to hear kind of your opinion. Are you guys more interested in seeing us do unboxings for figures, for the statues? Of course, statues goes a lot quicker. The Proplica items, the Tengen sword is now in our warehouse too. So maybe we'll have to do a special one on that since it's a huge one.
Fire and everything.
Yeah, that is awesome. Let's see. Oh, hey, I don't know where you live in the country. Just hit us up on the old tweeter there, and we can try help point you in the right direction. Bandai Filmworks is in our building with us, so I don't know what their staffing situation is, but we're happy to pass on any kind of portfolio resume you might have to them. Oh, we got lots of questions.
Oh yeah, that Monster Art Tadora figure is looking real nice. Yes, Caleb, I agree with that. I've been opening that one and playing with it on my desk. It looks amazing. It's actually one of the best Monster Arts figures I think I've ever seen, and that's a high praise. But I think they did a really good job with that one. Too bad we don't have it here to show you. But
can we say it looks nice?
It's made out of garbage. Yeah, they did a good job on garbage.
It's a faithful recreation.
He's a sludge monster. He's not an actual garbage. The figure is great. So
anytime before stream ends is still the future for a giveaway, and Imagination Works Luffy or Metal Build Gurren looks mighty fun. Just saying, hey, we do giveaways all the time. We have one going on right now at bandai.com/shop.bandai.com/contest. We are doing, I believe it is N-Sky Puzzles. It's for Puzzle Mania, which is what we're running on shop.bandai.com. So if you're interested in checking that out, there's some sale on our website for some things. Should have led with it. I'm sure friends in the chat right now shall be yelling at me for closing with it instead of opening with it. But make sure to go to shop.bandai.com. All right.
It's funny, like after the stream, it was definitely either put them all back in box
or put them on our desk.
Mess with them on the desk.
To quote the great Justin Cavender, not my problem. Some of these will be desk toys. Some we'll keep down here to create videos for and stuff like that. So make sure that you're following us across all social platforms at Bandai Collect. If you're going to be in New York next week for Anime NYC, please make sure to stop by and say hi. We love chatting with you guys, love talking to you guys, getting a feel for what you love. If you give Justin's phrase the pays, which we'll leave that to him to disclose, we might have a prize for you. Or if you give us your best tally ho, I will come a running. It'll be like you summoned me. I'll come a running around the corner, and I'll have a box of something for you. So
it's funny, like even my kind of story has his own little catchphrase too. With
holy moly!
Michael, holy moly!
Yeah. If you see me, just walk up to me and say "holy moly," and I'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Holy moly!
Holy
it's
moly!
Mike from Bandai.
Yeah, this will be my first convention with Bandai too. So if you do see me, say hi. I'm part of the team now, so I'll be around with the camera. I'll be running around with cameras. So if you see me, say hello.
Yeah, there'll be 5 of us there. Of course, Justin will be there, and Brian, who you guys haven't met yet, but we'll break him in gently for you.
Yeah, he's joined some like old Kamen Rider streams that we had, and we had that Digimon stream a couple months ago.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
he was
about
in
that,
that.
the better, right?
Yeah.
So he's been on camera before, so you may recognize him, but he will be at New York. And then, of course, 2 weeks later, we're going to be in Dallas for Anime Frontier. So if you are in the Dallas area and you're planning to come to the event, all of us will be there except Justin. Justin won't be there. He's got, his kid's like turning 1. It's like an important birthday, whatever.
Who's Justin? I mean,
Yes,
he's never here. He's never here. So who's Justin?
Well, hopefully everything's going good at Justin's house, and baby Henry is feeling better. But any parting questions, any parting words before we say goodbye to everybody?
Well, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
Hope you guys enjoyed all of this unboxing. Hopefully we'll have more next time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, make sure you're following us to go to shop.bandai.com to check out our sale on Puzzle Mania. Go back next week. We're going to have some limited items from Anime NYC available on our website. And of course, make sure to enter our contest. It's shop.bandai.com/contest. AJ promises to tweet it out right after we do this, either on @Bandai Collect or @Bandai Hobby US. And actually, you won't tweet on Bandai Hobby US. No,
Bandai Collect.
No hobby stuff. @Bandai Collect. We don't want to cross the streams there. So until next time, we'll talk to you guys later. And we didn't think this out, so there's going to be this awkward transition where I go this way to end the stream.
Where's he going?
Ooh,
Ooh, he disappeared. Woo! Look at all these toys. Thank you for watching. Bye, everybody.